My people wonder they say shall never end. Right now, from what we are hearing, they said uh, the jewel's father have humiliated and throw Ebony's uncle out of his house in Akure. According to the information, they said this Ebony's uncle who is supporting her, you know, giving her kudos for all that she have been doing in the palace, who never tell her the truth, because I believe if they have told Ebony the real truth, Ebony wouldn't have been doing some of the things that they say she is doing in the palace. So when they find out that this marriage between uh, the king and Adetutu is about to happen, as a matter of fact, they said the king have sent men to her family, to Adetutu's family. And they know that the essence of Adetutu coming inside that palace is because of her spiritual stuff, the calabash carrying and everything, of which that is one of the reasons their daughter was relevant in that palace. That is why a lot of people value her in the palace. And ever since Adetutu came into the picture, their daughter is losing respect every now and then, coupled with the things that she is doing. So when they find out that the king have sent people to go and do the second wine carrying on Adetutu's head, they said they became restless. They started blaming Ebony. They started telling Ebony that, look, we shouldn't have allowed this to happen. It is because of your activities in the palace. We trusted you. Now you have betrayed us. Your character have pushed you aside. They started blaming her. But they did not tell her the truth why she was doing all of that, because they thought they are winning. Now they have seen that they have lost all corners. Now, when they find out that they needed to do something about that Adetutu's marriage to the king, although they said they have tried, they have even used juju and it did not work, because Adetutu is also a priestess who knows her way around those things. So whatever they are doing, Adetutu was able to destroy them, and it did not affect her and her relationship with the king. So when they find out that if Adetutu gets married to the king finally, that land dispute that Adetutu's mother and Ebony's family, as in they said Adetutu's mother and their family and Ebony's family, they have a very big problem. They have this land case that they have been going for years now. And I think it was around November that they said the Odua elders and the king, that they are going to settle it for them. So they believe that if Adetutu gets married to the king might use his influence and make Adetutu's mother's family to win the case and all of that. So they told Ebony that if there is anything you can do to make sure that that marriage did not happen, you need to do it and all of that. So that was how they said the uncle decided to try his luck by going to the jewel's father. Ebony was able to convince the jewel's uncle then that the king never loved the jewel. If not, why is she pregnant for the king again and all of that? And Ebony's uncle called both Ebony's father and some other members of the family, letting them know that they needed to do everything to bring the jewel out of that place. But from the look of things, it's like Ebony's father did not fall to the uncle's plans. He is still supporting the jewel to enter the palace, to go and be with her husband, since they entered that marriage even when he said they should not and all of that. So right now they said the jewel's father is supporting her to go back to her husband, that there is no how she will leave that marriage, because maybe the man understand what is there, the rituals and everything that I have done that may not be able to be reversed. So when Ebony's uncle get to Akure to meet the jewel's father, the man thought he was coming to discuss the palace matter, or maybe something that is important or that will benefit them, only for him to come and start talking about one Adetutu. Maybe you have not heard about that one, that Adetutu needed to be she is bad, that she's not a good person, that their family is known for manipulations, their family is known for this, for that. That they say the jewel's uncle was surprised. How is that his business Why did they come here to discuss about Adetutu that he doesn't even know who she is? And what is it? How is it their business? They said the man was confused, and that was when they said Ebony's uncle told the jewel's father that the reason they have come is because they know that your daughter, the jewel, listens to you a whole lot, and if you advise her, she will not say no. That the reason they have come to you is for you to convince the jewel that Adetutu is not good for her in that palace. That they got an information that Adetutu have been having a good relationship with your daughter, the jewel. And the sense of coming is for you to know the kind of family that Adetutu came from. That they are known for barbaric things. They can this, that their mission, as a matter of fact, they even went ahead to tell the jewel's father that Adetutu's mission in the palace is to end the story of the jewel in that place, because she's going to make sure that the king forget everything about the jewel completely. They said the man was like, what kind of people is this? Hmm? Why is it all about themselves? The first time they were able to meet with him, it was about how the jewel should convince Ebony, should convince the king to make Ebony, is it to forgive Ebony and to bring, I don't know, but it was all about themselves, you know. So this time around is how to stop Adetutu from coming, so that their daughter will be there and all of that. So at this point, they said the man lost his cool, and the next thing he did was stand up and started yelling at Ebony's uncle and warn him never to come to his house again. That what kind of human being are they? So they don't even want peace in that palace. That he have been hearing stories about their daughter Ebony, and everything that she stands for in that palace is no good. That they shouldn't even try. If the king likes, let him marry anyone that he wants to marry. That it is none of their business. And as for the jewel, if she wants to go back to her husband, nobody will stop her. If she says she's not going again, nobody will force her. That none of them should come here and start talking about the palace, or who the king wants to marry, or who the king does not want to marry, or who to tell the king not to marry, and all of that. But who do they think they are to come here and start telling him things like that? They said the jewel's father was so upset with them that the way he threw them out of his house, they did not expect it. And I said, now wow. Now wow. You see these people, they think they can manipulate everyone. Yes, because it's not working in their favor. If it is working in their favor now, they will encourage it. They will give it up. They will applaud. Oh, these people. Anyway, guys, they said the way the jewel's father chased them out of his house, I don't think they will go back there again to go and start talking rubbish. Anyway, that is what we're hearing if the information is true. I want to remind you that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless you verify them, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Love you.